A farm in Comstock Township is being forced to shut down over alleged permit and zoning violations. News 8's David Horak has those details, all new tonight.
For more than 5 years, Ben Martin and his family provided fresh produce and Christmas trees at their business, Soil Friends. But it eventually became more than that.
We decided to focus more on customers coming directly to the farm instead of selling food off the farm, and as well as making value-added products here on the farm.
They started serving hard cider, which they got a liquor license to make and serve it. And they put picnic tables inside their barn for people to drink and buy produce, like an indoor farmer's market.
We have a butternut squash, acorn squash. We have gourds, things that are very susceptible to the frost. Those were inside, so we didn't have to move them in and out every night. And the public would go in there and they'd buy their products, and the barn door was open and people were spread across the farm.
But last month, an inspector took issue with their setup. They issued several citations for violations related to what they were doing inside the barn, and it was condemned. But now the township is shutting down the entire farm. We reached out to Comstock Township administrators, and they sent us a statement about why they're shutting down the properties, saying, quote, "The permitted use of the barn and property was originally agricultural. Since the use has changed, proper zoning and permitting are required. The current use of the building violates many codes and ordinances."
And Comstock Township administrators say they have met more than once with Martin to walk through the details and the necessary information for a building permit.
Martin says the requirement to have a different permit for what he was doing in the barn was not disclosed to him. He also wants to know why his entire farm is being shut down if their issue was just with the business in his barn.
And then to find out it's for the same requirements as for a wedding, why weren't we informed? And now we've gone from a barn that we can't use to the entire property. Doesn't make any sense.
The business will shut down this Saturday, and until then, Martin says he has an open mind for what his family's next course of action is.
I have 4 kids in a family. This is a first-generation family farm. Every day matters.
In Comstock Township, David Horak, News 8.